Have you ever wondered about the origin story of one of the most prestigious car manufacturers, Porsche? You're likely familiar with the reputation for crafting fast, luxurious vehicles that push the limits of performance. But did you know that Porsche has a fascinating history that's closely linked with Volkswagen? In this video, we're going to delve into the intriguing backstory of Porsche, exploring its roots and how it developed into the global icon that we know today. So get ready to discover the little-known facts about this legendary brand that you may not have heard before. The life of Dr. Ferdinand Porsche. Dr. Ferdinand Porsche, an exceptional design engineer, was born in Mafridsdorf, a small town that's now known as Bratislava, Czechia. He was the third child of Anton Porsche, the owner of a modest plumbing workshop. Ferdinand was born on September 3, 1875. But despite his father's desire for him to inherit the family business, Ferdinand had different aspirations. At the age of 14, Ferdinand became fascinated with electricity, a popular phenomenon during the late 19th century. His father, however, was unsupportive of his interest, and he had to build a secret workshop at home to explore it. Ferdinand eventually enrolled in the State Trade School of Reichenberg, which allowed him to pursue his passion further. Although he had a complete plumbing apprenticeship in 1893, he later landed a job at the Bella Egger & Company electrical firm in Vienna, where he quickly rose through the ranks from electrician to test center manager thanks to his technical expertise and talent. Ferdinand Porsche's electric wheel hub motor. Back in 1897, the Austrian engineer Ferdinand Porsche created an electric wheel hub motor that would transform the way cars were made. Simultaneously, he was employed at Kuchenwagenfabrik Jacob Lohner and Company in Vienna, where he led the newly formed electric car department. His pioneering work ultimately led to the invention of the Lohner Porsche, a revolutionary non-transmission vehicle that utilized his wheel hub engine. The Lohner Porsche was showcased at the Paris World Trade Fair and was widely regarded as a game-changer in the industry. Porsche's innovative ideas paved the way for the development of modern electric cars. Racing, a testing ground for Porsche's innovations. Porsche wasn't just an engineer, but also a visionary. He sought new innovative ways of testing cars. He turned to racing, where he could push his vehicles to their limits and see how they performed under extreme conditions. In 1900, Porsche won the Simmering circuit outside Vienna. He also joined the racing team of Archduke Franz Ferdinand as a driver in 1902. His success on the track allowed him to continue experimenting with his inventions and refine his designs. From Lohner to Daimler, Porsche's legacy continues. After 8 years at Lohner, Porsche joined Daimler as technical manager in 1923. He continued to race and innovate, winning the popular Prince Heinrich race in 1906. In 1910, he drove a Daimler automobile that he developed himself and won the annual long-distance test for touring automobiles, the 1,495-kilometer long Prince Heinrich race. Porsche's unique tulip-shaped automobile reached top speeds of up to 140 kilometers per hour, showcasing his innovative aerodynamic design. Early career at Austro-Daimler. In 1917, he became the general manager of Austro-Daimler. Shortly after, he designed a compact four-cylinder racing car with a 1.1-liter displacement called the Sasha. In 1922, at the Tiger Florio event in Sicily, the Sasha won first and second positions in its category. The success of the Sasha was unprecedented, and an Italian publication, Gazzetta del Sport, commented that up until very recently, no one would have dreamed it possible to achieve top speeds and durability with a four-cylinder engine belonging to the category of smallest cars ever. Sasha's career at Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft. Porsche's accomplishments in racing car design led him to join Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft's main branch in Stuttgart in 1923 as a technical manager and executive board member. He was tasked with enhancing the performance of Mercedes compressor automobiles, and under his leadership, the Mercedes-Benz S, SS, and SSK compressor models became renowned for their sporty designs and successful racetrack records. Porsche himself raced and won the Targa Florio race in 1924, further cementing his reputation as a talented designer and racer. Legacy and Entrepreneurship. Ferdinand Porsche was awarded the honorary title of doctor by the Stuttgart Institute of Technology, and Porsche continued to work briefly at Steyr AG, a famed firearms maker. Finally, in 1931, Porsche started his own enterprise, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking innovation in the automotive industry. On April 25, 1931, he established his own independent design office, registered in the commercial register as Porsche Design. This video will discuss his contributions to the industry and his notable achievements. Ferdinand Porsche's achievements and contributions to the car industry. Ferdinand Porsche, a renowned figure in the car industry, made significant contributions during his career. He patented the torsion bar suspension on August 10, 1931, which was a notable achievement that could have immortalized his name in the industry, according to expert journalists. Later in 1932, Porsche was commissioned by Auto Union to build a 16-cylinder compressor Grand Prix racing car that went on to win 32 out of 64 races, setting numerous world records with drivers such as Hans Struck and Bernd Rosemeyer. After his success, Porsche turned his attention to designing a small car for everyday use that was not merely a smaller version of existing saloons. He aimed to create a high-quality car that could be used daily. The history of Volkswagen and Ferdinand Porsche during World War II. On June 24, 1934, the Porsche Design Office at Reichenberg, which oversaw the German automotive industry, signed a contract while Volkswagen was still known as the People's Automobile. Ferdinand Porsche was later appointed as one of the general managers of Volkswagen GmbH in 1938, when the foundation stone for the Volkswagen plant was laid. However, the outbreak of World War II hindered production, resulting in only a few Volkswagen vehicles being made for official use. Nonetheless, the Volkswagen was recognized as an impressive achievement, and Ferdinand Porsche was given an honorary title of professor in 1940. Throughout the war, the Porsche Construction Office undertook several projects, including the Maus heavy tank and an alternative version of the Tiger tank. They also worked on wind generators and the Volts tractor. The life and legacy of Ferdinand Porsche. Ferdinand Porsche, the renowned automotive engineer, was detained by French authorities in 1945 due to his involvement in the German war machine during World War II. He was held in prison for 22 months despite no evidence linking him to war crimes. After his release, he designed the Cisitalia racing car with his son Ferry. Ferdinand Porsche praised his son's creation, stating he would have built it the same. He passed away in 1951, but his legacy lived on. Ferry Porsche, with the help of his sister Louis Pesch and her husband Anton Pesch, built the first Porsche-branded car, the iconic Porsche 356 in Austria. The evolution of Porsche iconic cars. The Porsche 356, the first Porsche car, was created in post-war Germany, when there was a shortage of parts, and it utilized components from the Volkswagen Beetle. As the 356 evolved, Porsche-made parts replaced Volkswagen parts, leading to moderated successes. However, over the past 60 years, Porsche has become known for creating some of the most iconic models in automotive history, and none have been more successful than the Porsche 911. The luxury sports car was introduced in 1963 and changed the way people thought about high-performance vehicles, with its rear air-cooled engine, superior power, space, and comfort compared to the 356. The 911's 2-liter flat-six boxer engine outpaced the 912, which was designed to bridge the gap between the 356 and 911, reaching 60 miles per hour in 9 seconds. Porsche then improved the 911's engine and power, resulting in the 1973 Carrera 2.7 RS, which collectors consider the best classic 911. Porsche continued to innovate with each generation of the 911, from the Turbo to the GT2 and the 992, while maintaining its charm and performance. With nearly 1 million 911s produced, Porsche has created an automotive icon that will continue to inspire drivers for years to come. Porsche's recent success and growth in global sales. Porsche has continued to tackle challenges head-on in 2022, seeing a 22% growth in deliveries in the U.S., with 70,025 clients purchasing models. China remains its largest market, with an 8% growth from 2022, and Europe has seen a 7% growth. Porsche's focus on innovation is evident in the development of the high-performance Porsche Taycan to compete directly with the Tesla Model S. With 70% of Porsches ever built still on the road, the company has built deep connections with its customers, a testament to founder Ferdinand Porsche's legacy. And there you have it, Porsche's rise from Ferdinand Porsche's curiosity for electricity to the creation of iconic sports cars. Despite challenges, Porsche thrives under Ferry's leadership, renowned for innovation, performance, and luxury. Its focus on customer connection drives growth, evolving into a beloved global brand. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.